Guerrilla filmmaking is an independent style of filmmaking that is characterized by using simple props, a small cast and crew, and real-life locations filmed without permits or warnings. This style of filmmaking is normally used because people have no money or connections. But in the 70s and 80s, a bunch of idiots on the east side of New York decided that this was real filmmaking and created a movement, no-wave cinema.
Hi, this is Victoria for Video Wave, and I'm talking to Richard KERN, who just finished working on a video with Sonic Youth. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Very bloody. It's Death Valley 69. It's a no-budget video that has all the Sonic Youth getting killed in it. It'll never be shown on TV, only in clubs.
Here is Richard KERN, one of the prominent figures in the movement, clearly having heroin withdrawals. Look at the way he's sipping that can.
If you made films, you would show them in nightclubs or to your friends or in little film clubs, but you never showed it in actual theater. These days, I guess the underground exists on the internet, but I wouldn't even call that underground because it's available for everyone to see.
Of course, art doesn't need to be seen to be art, but if you have the funds and the connections to share your art, what is the point in purposefully hiding your work from the public?
That I married you. And what brings you here, Metellus?
I came here to exchange a few tips with the Empress about finances.
Now I know why. Because the film sucked. Now I know they have no budget, but 2001 A Space Odyssey came out a decade before this film. What the fuck is this? Rome 78, a travesty of the sword and sandal genre, shot in Central Park and other New York City locations, passing for ancient Rome, was already acknowledged as a masterpiece of the movement. Rome 78 in particular gives it weight and resonance that has stood the test of time. What? This feels like a school play that one of the mums in the audience filmed on her fucking Samsung Galaxy S2.
Yeah, against the freaks and the outcasts who somehow, for some reason, had all decided to run to Land's End and all at once scream their bloody fucking heads off. And that's what No Wave is. That's what it was to me, and that's what it is now. I think I'm in the right place.
What is she talking about? Is that script she's reading, the manifesto of a school shooter?
Makes sense. Could you give a quick introduction of who you are, what you do, for the viewers who don't know you yet?
I'm a human irritant and an insurgent hermetic explorer.
This guy doesn't even know where he is.
But I try to avoid politics. I mean, I think that politics are the realm of human corruption, and that what real power resides within each one of us, to be autonomous.
He's talking out of his ass.
This self-righteous fight that you're involved in against these forces of oppression, like the landlords and the local government.
He sounds like if Karl Marx had Tourette's.
Well, now
Oh no, he's forgotten where he is again.
And then Ecstasy and Entropy, I'm showing another 16mm film with Annie Sprinkle, the porn star, and that's about a bunch of warrior lap dancers having a discussion about how to overthrow the state.
Is this satire? This has to be fucking satire.
Would you be able to use one of this stuff here, like in one of your movies?
Sure, yeah, actually I saw 3 albino children here. They were so beautiful. I'm trying to locate them to see if I can put them in a film.
These people are fucking insane. Overall though, this movement wasn't all bad. It actually birthed some pretty good filmmakers, like wannabe David Lynch over here.
And you know that there's an audience that may want some of those things, but you deliberately don't use them because you want to say something else or give some other mood and some other aesthetic.
Well, you know, it's not really such a calculated, conscious response to anything. It's just the way that I want to tell a story. I just think of myself sort of on the periphery of, you know, the business of film, the business side of filmmaking.
It's just the peak of pretentiousness. A bunch of drugged up losers read the Communist Manifesto and think that they can change the definition of filmmaking.
Get real.
Elmo came with that AK-47, nigga, you don't hate on me, I bring out that 11. Bit of the AK-47, I bust it up on you